Hey everyone, Journeyman here, and welcome back to a Journeyman's Journey. Today's episode we take on Harrogate in a rematch. A couple episodes ago we lost 4-1 to them, very embarrassing, and then we're going to take on FC United as we try and build on a positive momentum as we try and push for promotion from the Vanarama North Division. So once again, everyone, welcome back to a Journeyman's Journey. It's good to be back. It's been about a week and a half since I did any recording for this series. My family has been in town. I've been super busy. I haven't done any recordings, which is why it's been a little bit kind of weird in my upload schedule. I'll update that in a different video in the very near future. But anyway, enough of that rambling. I'm sure you're not interested about that. Let's take a look at some of the results since the last time you joined us. Remember, it was a very, very comfortable 3-1 win over Alfreton. Beat them very easily, and we moved on to the next game, and we beat Buxton 2-1 away from home. We actually had 3 away games in a row, so that was tough. That was tough, I'm not gonna lie. But we beat Buxton 2-1 with goals from Jack Blackford and Mark Beck. Then we beat Nuneaton 1-0 away from home. Phil Turnbull scored an absolute screamer in that game. And then we just most recently beat Tamworth away 2-0. Adam Dawson and Phil Turnbull getting the goal. So it leads us up to today's episode. We take on Harrogate and FC United in a double feature. And obviously, we have just now opened up the January transfer window, which means we're looking to try and build the squad for the future. And obviously, the areas that the team I want to improve on primarily are going to be in midfield, especially centre midfield. And I'm looking to try and maybe find a replacement for Josh Gillies, who is definitely going to be leaving us in the very near future, as he's wanted by Crewe Alexandra and Plymouth Argyle. And obviously, if they come in for a really high bid for him, I promised that I would sell him. Alright, so going into today's game, obviously up against Harrogate. Lost 4-1 last time, so this will be a good test. This is how we are doing in the league so far. We are 7th in the table. Remember, we took over the club. They were hanging around mid-table, but now we're pushing up into the playoff spots, which is awesome, because obviously I would like to achieve promotion. First time of trying for Darlington. They're a big enough squad, got good enough talent. We should be pushing for promotion at the very least. Obviously, we're too far behind from Kidderminster to catch them, but we can definitely solidify our place in the playoffs, and then hopefully we'll have better luck this season, because obviously last season we were annihilated in the final. So anyway, let's get this game going up against Harrogate. As I mentioned, it's a little bit of a grudge match, a little bit of an embarrassing result last time. It was my first game in charge of the club as well. So this is how we're going to line up. This is how we're lining up for the last couple of games. Adam Bartlett's also going to be in goal. Tanner at right back. Richards Gallo through the middle, forming a very good partnership. Nathan McKinley's doing well at left back as well. Shane Henry's come in, done a very solid job as a ball-winning midfielder. Phil Turnbull as a playmaker has been outstanding. He's been amazing for me this season. I probably will try and bring him back next season. However, he wants a considerable pay raise, and at a 31-year-old midfielder, I'm not likely to give it to him. If we stay in this division, then I will, but if we move up to the next one, I may have to rethink his re-signing. Then we have Adam Dawson, who's come in and done a really good job at right wing so far. It's been very impressive. Josh Gillies is a superb player. Blackford plays left midfield for me today, and then Mark Beck is leading the line. On the bench, Langford, Patterson, Catton, Fawn. No real surprises. We've got a full squad to pick from, and we have some glaring holes, as you can see. So I'm hoping to try and fix those in the upcoming weeks. Anyway, so here we go up against Harrogate today. Obviously, I want to get a win, keep this momentum going forward. They're going to line up with a 4-4-2 formation. I'll be the same formation that they used to smash us last time out. Not surprised there. Obviously, Knowles is probably going to be their key guy up top. 18 goals already so far this season. And then he's next to Simon Ainge, who's also a very, very useful striker for this division. Alright, so everything going positive so far. The players are really responding to me and my philosophies and how I approach the game. And it's just going very well, honestly. I'm really enjoying my time so far in Darlington, and I've really, really got a good feeling about being manager in these team. I really do think I could get them up into maybe back into league football. We'll have to see what the future holds. But for right now, we'll focus on the game today, and we'll try and get a good win. Alright, so first highlight of the game here. Let's see if we can try and get a goal, shall we? That would be nice. Here's Critchlow, though, for Harrogate. Puts it in the box, finds Knowles, and he finds it back in the net. Terrible marking in the middle there, far too easy. The cross came in as well, under no pressure. Just poor defending, really. We'll take a look at this again. Yeah, Tanner went missing from right back. Too easy cross, and I think he came off Gallo, was that? Yeah, Gallo. Yeah, he kind of peeled off Gallo to the back post, and it was an easy finish for someone of Knowles' quality. Let's see if we get a goal back straight away, though. There's another highlights, so it's a possibility. However, we do need to win the ball back if we're to stand any chance of getting that goal back. Bartlett hits it long, looking for Beck. Can't find him. Gillies as well to win it, though. His turn ball. Hopeful looking ball. Gillies as well to intercept it to Henry. Tanner hits it long for Beck. Beck is surrounded by 3 players there. So he's occupying a lot of them, which is good, but he's got to try and win some in the air if possible. Here's Davis. Good tackle there from Gallo. Henry to Simon Ainge from distance. Oh, and that's a fantastic looking strike on first impression, but I got a funny feeling that could have been a Football Manager goalkeeping error. Oh, the match engine really has not got much better this year, has it? Yeah, we'll take another look at this again. Agnew to Ainge. Ainge hits it well, but it kind of just flies over Bartlett in goal. He would have stuck a hand up there and probably would have stopped it. But there we are, 2-0 down within 10 minutes. Not how I wanted this game to go. Alright, so Henry's actually picked up a knock. Looks like it should be a bruised shin, which means it's probably going to have to be taken off at some point. We'll see what happens with this highlight first, though. Here's Knowles. He's got Davis of acres of space there. Puts the ball in. Ainge with a header, and it goes narrowly over the bar. So let's make that change now. Option when he has Patterson on the bench. He's a central midfielder, likes to get forward. So you know what, we'll do that anyway. We are 2-0 down. We might as well give it a go and put Patterson on and see if he can make some kind of impact from midfield. Patterson gives the ball away, the first thing he does. There's Simon Ainge. Good tackle there from Richards. Good football to Blackford. Blackford's through on goal. Oh, come on, you got to finish those. We got to finish our chances when we get them, because against Kidderminster, against Harrogate, it's going to be tough to carve out opportunities. Here's Adam Dawson, out-muscled there. Agnew hits it long. Gallo should deal with that, not a problem. Alright, here's Bartlett, looking for Beck once again. Let's see if Beck can win one in the air. He can't, but Patterson knocks it forward there from Turnbull. Turnbull finds Blackford again. He's got options in the box. Oh, that ricochets off Kennedy, I think, and that's an own goal. But we're back in the game now, 1 goal before halftime. So that puts us right back in the thick of things. And we've gotten better as the game's progressed. As you can see, we got a 53% possession and a few more chances on goal. So now we're back in it. Come on, boys, let's get 1 more goal before halftime. And let's level things up. So here's Agnew. Ainge. Oh, that's a hell of a strike there from Simon Ainge. Just touching the top of the crossbar as it goes over. Alright, so it is halftime, and still 2-1 down. We're doing okay, though. We're still in this game. We're not being completely outplayed. We're a very slow start to the game. I want to try and give the boys a bit of confidence going into the second half. Blackford's actually having a terrible game. That's 6.2 rating. So I'm tempted to bring on Fawn for him. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, actually, yeah, we'll do that. We'll take a little bit of a gamble, change our shape a little bit, bring it on Fawn. Fawn's definitely more of an inside forward compared to Blackford, who's an out-and-out winger. But I'm hoping Fawn can get up and support Beck, because Beck looks a little bit isolated up there. He's surrounded by 3 or 4 players constantly, and he has struggled to make any kind of impact today. So I'm hoping that change will help him out in that department. Alright, so there's Tanner. Patterson's got acres of room. There's Dawson. Dawson to Gillies. Great through ball to Patterson. Oh, wow. That was a perfectly timed run and through ball. Good opportunity there for Patterson, but he couldn't get it on target. Still, that's encouraging. Good forward run there from Patterson. Timed it very well. Alright, 63 minutes on the clock. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we get a goal back here. Beck flicks it on to no one. Yeah, nobody was up in support there. O'Hanlon hits it long to Ainge. Ainge goes by his man, puts it into Knowles. McKinley makes the clearance. There's Agnew. Ooh, that's a decent attempt there from Agnew. Let's play him as a wide target man. Let's offer 2 things up top. Wide target man with Beck, and then could be on Katzen, couldn't I? Instead, and move. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do something a little bit different, shall we? Put Catson on inside forward. Let's do advance forward for Fawn. McKinley, let's push him forward. Why not? We've got about 25 minutes to go, so we might as well try and do something. We're only one goal down. Let's see if we can create something now. There's Catton, puts it to Dawson in the back post. Adam Dawson, get in there, 2-2. Fantastic cross there from James Catton, the substitute, the new inside forward, and puts it into Dawson and gets his third goal with me as manager. He was previously frozen out by the previous guy, but he's come in and done pretty well for himself. Good stuff indeed. So we're back on level terms now. Let's not try and throw this away, shall we? So let's go switch to a bit more of a counter-attacking style. Yeah, we're playing at home, but obviously being 2-0 down and coming back to 2-2, I'll take the draw. I mean, call me unambitious and unadventurous, but I'll take the draw in this circumstance. Alright, last chance of the game. Perhaps ball's whipped in, cleared by Turnbull. Only 30 seconds left in this game, and looks like it's going to finish 2-2 unless they can carve out one more chance. Good tackle there from George Tanner. Here's Dawson, the hero of the day. Kennedy intercepts it, hits it long, Belshaw. Yeah, this game's going to finish 2-2. So yeah, honestly, I'm really happy to get a point out of this game. Consider the last time we played them, we were beat 4-1, and obviously with them starting the game kind of red hot, to be honest. They got 2 goals within 7 minutes, but we bounced back nicely and came back in the game, and obviously 2-2, fantastic results indeed. So owner coach boys a bit more too, because they've got positive momentum. And with that result, we stay 7th, so that's also pretty pleasing. And Harrogate actually stay below us in the table. But anyway, next up is going to be FC United. They are 18th in the table. This is a game that we should be winning, and winning comfortably. So I'm going to join you guys just before we start that game. Alright, so right now, I brought you back a little bit early to talk about what we're looking for in the transfer window. I'm trying to bring in a centre midfielder, primarily, and these are some of the players that my scouting team have highlighted as potential targets. Henry Wise, I took a look at him. He's got a 76 overall rating from my scouting team. I don't really see it. I'm not that big a fan of this kid, honestly. He doesn't really fit the sort of player that I like to have in there. Luke Summerfield was a player I actually wanted to bring in for the remainder of the season, but however, his wage demand is a little bit ridiculous. £550 a week for a player, yes, of his experience at 31 years old, could partner nicely next to Turnbull, admittedly, and push come to shove, if I'm desperate for one by the end of the transfer window, honestly it doesn't really matter because we're playing a low divisions, but I probably might try and bring him in if I can't find anyone else. And Jake Taylor, I'm actually trying to bring in on trial. I want to take a closer look at this guy. I feel like it could be a very solid young midfielder for the future. Other players, Kyle Porter, I just got a fresh report on him. Take a look at him real quick. He looks like it could be a solid ball-winning midfielder. 9 tackling, only 7 aggression. Not great. I think 19 years old, could get a bit better. Then there's Jack Kokana. You see the issue we're having right now. There's not a lot of talent out there for centre midfielders that my scouts are finding. So that really makes me think about Summerfield again. Yes, his wage demands are a little bit ridiculous. Maybe we can haggle this. Let's try and do that actually. Let's do 400 a week. Let's give him a bit more of a sign-in bonus. Sign-in bonus isn't an issue. We've got tons of money regarding overall balance and a transfer budget. So give him a big sign-on fee. He might be okay with it, but a little bit less in wages. 1 year deal, that's fine by me. Appearance fee could up a little bit. Unused fee up a little bit more. And if we get promoted, I'll give him a 35% pay rise too. So let's see what he says. He still wants about 500 a week, so that's not what I wanted, is it? So we'll go 1,000 on the sign-on fee, and we'll do 475 in week wages. So he accepts it. Okay, so that's a good sign. We'll have to see in the upcoming days if he will agree to move to me, of course. But I feel like Summerfield, he might be a good player to have to Turnbull if we're trying to push for promotion. Yeah, it's good to bring in these young talent, but we don't really have the facilities to really improve them quickly enough to make some sort of impact in the kind of speed that I want. Because I want to get promoted. I don't want to be hanging around these lower divisions for too much longer. I want to try and move up and test myself in the league above. So that being said, signing a player like Summerfield would be extremely extremely valuable. Alright, so here we go up against FC United today. It's only 3 days later since the last game, which means players are going to be tired. And obviously Henry, he's going to be out, unfortunately. So Patterson's going to come in instead. We're going to stick what we did in the second half. We're going to have Patterson on attack. Turnbull's going to do the deep line playmaker role on defend. That's a natural transition. Gallo is in fact struggling, so I'm going to bring on Langford instead. Turnbull's on 90%, but I haven't got any other good midfielders, so I refuse. I'm going to not play Turnbull. We might bring him off if things are going well for us, but for right now, we're going to stick with him. Up top, I'm actually not going to play Mark Beck today. I'm going to play James Fawn. I'm going to give him out. First real opportunity for him to start for me, because previously he's just come off the bench. So I'm looking to see what he can do. He's got a lot of talent, yet to really show it for me. Hopefully he'll come through for me today. Also, instead of Blackfoot, I'm going to do James Catton as well, just as an inside forward. Give us a little bit of a different look, and we'll keep McKinley on defensive fullback for now. But going in the second half, if things aren't going well, we'll push him forward like we did in the last game. So, all right, so here we go. Up against FC United. This is a game I do expect to win. FC United having a really tough season, obviously in 18th position, and things are going well for us. So I'm hoping to capitalise on our form, and we'll get a win today. All right, highlights straight from the kickoff primarily. Here's James Catton to Fawn. There's Gillies through on goal. Finds Dawson. Dawson! Ooh, he's been hot goal form since I joined the club. And that was a great opportunity. That goes down as a clear-cut chance. Almost got a goal early on. There's Fawn at the edge there. That's a great tackle there from the FC United defender. There's Patterson. He finds Gillies again. There's Fawn with a shot. Solid save from the FC United goalkeeper. Good start to the game for us. All right, first chance for FC United. Ball whipped in from the corner. That's terrible defending. And Gale rises at the back post to make it 1-0. All right, another chance here before the end of the first half. Good tackle there from McKinley. Hits a ball forward. Finds Fawn, who's been quiet today apart from the early shot. Gilchrist slips it on. Langford flicks it forward. Here's Hodge now. Hodge just whips the ball in. Easy take there from Bartlett. Let's see if we can launch a counter-attack. Bartlett, he has Fawn, obviously not as good in the air as Beck would be, but he does well to knock it down. That's a good for ball. Catton's through on goal, and James Catton scores 1-1, back on level terms just before half-time. What a good time to score that was. Good assist there from Josh Gillies as well. And yeah, it's good to see us back on level terms for half-time. Makes things a little bit easier going in the second half. Good through ball. And good finish there from James Catton as well. Coming into the side, making an impact from the inside forward role. Alright, so halftime whistle has blown and it is 1-1. So not doing too bad. Obviously disappointed to concede from a set piece like we did. I thought going into the second half though, we're going to have players that are struggling for fitness, because again the last game was simply just a couple of days ago. So Turnbull's on a yellow card, and so is Richards, and they're both lacking a little bit of condition, so we've got to be careful there. I'm tempted to bring on Jacob Twyford for the second half instead of Turnbull. I'm going to do that because I can't risk losing Turnbull through suspension or going down to 10 men in this game. Richards going to stick with it for now because Gallo's struggling himself at 86%. So going in the second half, we're going to keep the same shape, same style of play. Obviously, we only conceded through a poor set piece situation. So obviously I'm confident that we can get something out of this game. Alright, injury unfortunately for our goal scorer James Catton. Unfortunately he picked up a knock. I'm not quite sure what injury it is. I'll hover over, will it tell me? It will not, unfortunately. Alright, so Blackford definitely more of an out and out winger. We'll put him on attack as well. And attempt to make that final change because Richards is now only at 66% and he got that yellow card. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put Gallo there. Who's better on the cover? Because I usually have one on stopper and one on cover. At this, another really. Gallo, I suppose, would be more appropriate. Yeah, we'll put Gallo on cover. All right, so all the changes have been made. So so far the second half's been really boring actually, and not much going on. Here's the first highlight, in fact. Owen brings down Dawson now. That could be a red card, and it is, yes, second yellow card for Irwin. Okay, so that's perfect. It gives us the upper advantage for the last 20 minutes of this game. So on attack right now, I don't want to go to overload because I feel like they'll leave us a little bit complacent. So what I can do though is I can push McKinley forward. McKinley or Tanner forward. Dawson, can you play as an inside forward? Not really. Blackford, can you do an inside forward role? He can. So you know what? Let's do that, shall we? Fullback, we'll put him on attack. So there you go. So we'll try something a little bit different, try and open up a little bit more. Again, this is a great opportunity to get a win here, and it'd be a good one away from home as well. Alright, so here we go. 15 minutes left in this game. Can't make any more changes, really. Just gotta hope we try and carve out an opportunity. Alright, here we go. The first real highlight of the second half, and it falls to FC United. Robson's thrown goal, and he smashes against the crossbar. That was really lucky for us. They could have easily taken a late lead here. But looks like it's going to finish 1-1 disappointingly. Again, this is a game that I kind of penciled in as a win, and especially after they went down to 10 men, I feel like we should have won this game. So disappointing. Still a point's a point. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Alright, so there you have it. Full-time whistle has gone. It's finished 1-1. Talk to the players. Just say they're unlucky today. Gallo lost focus. Couldn't care less, to be honest with you. Alright, so 2 draws in the episode. First draw was much better, of course, being 2-0 down. We're 1-0 down in this game, and we pulled back just before halftime, and I felt like we added the quality and momentum in our side to go on and win the game. But unfortunately, we did lose James Catton. He's going to be out now 4 to 5 weeks, a fractured jaw. Sounds painful, to be honest with you. So he'll be eating mushy peas and carrots now. For at least 4 to 5 weeks. Alright, so going into the next episode, that will probably be, let me see, we're 1, 2, 3. Kidsmiths is a good game, isn't there? Because they're top of the table. Blythe as well. Alright, so the next episode will be, we'll do FC Halifax and Leamington. So that'll be the next episode. That'll be the kind of the second week of February. So that means we'll have plenty of time to try and bring players in, plenty to talk about. So yeah, we'll do that. All right, so next episode we're up against Halifax and then Leamington. And then hopefully by that point we'd have brought a couple more players in to really solidify our team. Because right now, as you can see, we are far too thin. Basically, any injuries like Catton puts us at a huge disadvantage now. So yeah, we just got to bring better. Got to bring better and more depth to the side, as it were. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm a little bit rusty on the camera, as you can probably tell from my commentary today. But anyway, going in the future, I'm going to do a little update video on my upload schedule, because I'm going to add a new series to the channel. It's going to be Championship Manager based, and you'll see that in that update video. Anyway, so I don't know why I'm including it here now. Doesn't really matter. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like. If you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.